much, and thank you to staff for all of that hard work. Thank you. I will now ask Vicky Butt to take over. Yes. Doesn't seem to be in any order. I'll just cross that out.
Fine. Thanks.
Oh, good. Oh, God, it's all over the place. It is. Okay. Right. So, just going back to the start of the agenda, perhaps. What do you reckon? Item 5. Single-use plastic straws, and just by way of explanation, since it came from innovation and... Oh, actually, Kevin will do it. Do you want to introduce that, Kevin?
Thank you. There was a meeting, presentation and paper done at the Innovation and Sustainable Development Committee meeting around plastic straws, and based on the resolutions that came to Council around looking at Christchurch being straw-free. So there was a very good discussion. We had Hospitality New Zealand there, and also a representative from the Keep Christchurch Straw-free Christchurch. So really good. And so the information's obviously in the report. There's some background there. But what came out of the meeting was that Hospitality New Zealand are doing a lot of things, and they want to work with Council and others and groups to look at and aim for being straw-free by the end of 2019.
So, and just slightly to continue, Hospitality Association actually addressed us. They wanted Christchurch to be straw. They represent 40% of the hospitality sector. They wanted Christchurch to be straw-free, plastic straw-free, by the end of 2018. So we're actually being less ambitious than the Hospitality Association. Obviously, the committee, I think, were unanimous on this from recollection. Obviously, we don't have any legal power to do it, but the report indicates what the events team has done, and the other initiatives that have been taken, and the education initiatives that we can provide when we do food premises as well. And obviously, we'll need to talk with some of the big fast food outlets as well. You'll note the last one because both submitters made mention of the disability sector and the need to allow for that. So there is a 3 there now, is there? Yes. Right, great. Okay, cool.
Sorry, could I just add one more thing? I contacted Hospitality New Zealand and their National Business Development Manager and brought up about the issues that the disability sector brought up. And they were more than happy to talk to a sector representative or representatives of the disability sector, because they have the influence.
Yeah. And so was Straw-free Christchurch. Yeah. Okay, that was yours, Phil. Any other comments?
I guess, good to commit to a date, so we'll do it. And I guess we all got a bit carried away with the whole thing, and then realised with number 3, Mike's pointed this out, that we'd left people behind. So I'm really pleased that...
Well, we actually did mention them deliberately, but we didn't put it in the resolution. So,
yes.
Yeah. Do you want to move it, Aaron?
I'd love to move this one, Vicky. I think it's the last straw. Yeah, so we've had some great presentations. I own a bar myself. We've switched to paper straws. It wasn't hard to do. It's a 3-cent difference per straw, which is, it's quite a few percent, because a plastic straw is less than a cent, but 4 cents for a paper one, it's a bit of a no-brainer really. And weirdly, a lot of people were starting to say no to straws because they thought they were still plastic. So it was interesting that behaviour is out there, so the sooner we can get this done, the better, because turtles don't like eating straws.
Okay. Mike and then Anne.
Thanks. Look, I support this, and I'm glad we've actually noted in the resolution about the some of the issues that the disability sector do have with straws. It is important that we work with them and get this right, but actually trying to remove the use of single-use plastic straws is hugely important. It's always in the top 10 of wastes when there's cleanups along the coastal area, and we know, if sea life, actually sea animals, marine animals ingest plastic, they have a 50% mortality rate. And that's shocking, you know. What we're seeing in our ocean is just not good enough, and we need to play our part, and this is a really good step forward.
Thanks, Mike. Ian.
It's just privileged to go at lunchtime today down to Rangiruru, where they were having their Young Enterprise presentations, and one of them was metal straws, actually, and they're selling packs of 4 metal straws for $18 with a brush to clean them with. So good news is happening. So just thought you would like to know that, and I'm happy to give you the contact if you'd like it.
Thank you. Right, okay, it's moved, Aaron seconded, Mike, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'll put that. Those in favour, please say aye. Those opposed, carried. Thank you.